What's going on, gamers? It is SoaR Daltoosh back again with another video, but we're gonna add some situational insight, tips, tricks, stuff like that. Pretty much what I'm thinking when I go into a 3v1 team fight. So I used to get this question a lot, and it was how to get the 20 bomb, or how to get more kills, or how to get the 4K badge and stuff like that. So if you guys take away anything from this video that you can apply to your game, feel free to toss it a like, maybe toss the channel a subscription if you haven't already. And if you don't learn anything, you're just better than me, and that's my bad. So the main thing I could say on how to maximize your chances is you have to take a mental note of where people are dropping around the map. Pay attention to how many people are left in the dropship, when they jump, and look at where people are landing. And do your best to land with as many teams as possible. You have to pretty much plan your rotations based off of where teams would be theoretically rotating. If you're going Skull, and there's like 4 teams there, and you saw that there was 5 teams Hydro or Repulsor, maybe you should rotate, through Market and towards that general area, Repulsor or Hydro, and hopefully you could run into that team and then go from there, instead of, rotating to Thunderdome and then to, Octane World or the Gauntlet or whatever. If you didn't see anyone go there, you're going to be wasting time rotating that way as opposed to somewhere where there will be teams. So we're going to hop into the gameplay. Today we have a 27 kill Wraith game. My team kind of yoinked me towards Skulltown, and I only saw one team going there. I'm looking around, see a couple teams going Repulsor, and so I decided to just elect to go Hot Zone Cage. Always a good time. I like to land on the outer ring of Cage. I don't like landing where there's, people could be above and below depending on where you land, and if you don't land on a gun, there could be a kid right next to you with a gun. At least on the outside, you can kind of run away. The loot's pretty spread out, as opposed to inside the actual cage. Once you get guns, take a little peek, see what's going on, see if you can put out some damage like I just did right there. Got that path 1 shot. Noted that he had blue. I'm not going to really push it immediately because I don't have armor, and he had blue. There's no telling if he has heals or not. I used to be a pretty big R301 guy, but ever since the nerf, I'm definitely preferring the R9 over the R3 in pretty much all situations. I see this guy going up there. Give him the old beam. He's 1 shot, so I'm just going to go ahead and push. Get farted on. He went up the stairs, so I'm just going to take this zip line, push him immediately before he gets too many heals off. Down him. Hear his teammate come in, take cover before I re-peek, and then give him the gunny real quick. Nothing crazy right there, just a little standard little 2v1. But when it comes to playing solo, pubs, I wouldn't recommend playing solo, ranked, or definitely not during scrims or anything like that. Play as a team, learn to play as a team. But if you are playing in pubs and you're going for high kill gameplays or a lot of big damage and stuff like that, the best thing I could recommend is positioning is everything. It's really hard to 3v1 from low ground. Getting the first knock and turning it into a 2v1 is massive, and it's also turning it into 3 separate 1v1s as opposed to, all 3 kids being able to rush you from every angle. You got to try to turn every 3v1 into 3 separate 1v1s, if that makes sense. So, just killing you like that. So I'm pushing into labs right now because I had a feeling teams would be there. Decided not to shoot that guy because he was going in the doorway and they would have known I was there and I wouldn't have killed him. So I'm just going to play this patient. Throw a thermite right there since they're both looting the box. Get some tags. Knock that kid easy. Didn't have armor. Knock this kid. And they shot at another person, so I know there's another team in there. Knock the bank coming through the smoke. Make sure no one's pushing through that door and then relocate. It's really important in situations like this, labs, Skulltown, anywhere where there's a lot of crevices, doorways, routes, and stuff like that. It's important to be sticking and moving, and what I mean by that is get a knock, relocate. Don't get caught in loot boxes. If you're comfortable with your loadout, snag some ammo and maybe like batteries, but don't be going through every box in depth just to try to, pimp out your loadout. If you're comfortable with what you got and you think you don't need anything, you could save a lot of time and possibly get, 4 more kills than you could have if you did loot. So right here, I fell down onto a team, fried the bang, and then I elected to use my phase because that kid was pushing around the corner to the left. So I decided to retake height. Got lucky that Gibby was also a little bit lost. So now I know there's 2 kids left and the bang is low. So the bang's in the corner right there. Gonna arc star that. Push that 100%. And challenge with the R9. Quick little wipe. So the reason I use my phase is because the bang was not knocked, and I had another kid pushing around the other angle. So I wanted to just retake height without taking too much damage immediately, so I just used my phase as soon as possible, minimize damage. But now I have another team above me that came from where I came from. So I'm going to take low ground, avoid some damage. And my goal right here is to portal all the way up and around and retake height on them. And they could have given me a lot of damage here if they saw me, but they did see me, but I don't think it was soon enough because they could have fried me if all three of them saw me. So I'm going to pop a bat, and assuming that they're going to push up the hill, which they do, I'm just going to hold this little heady / high ground. Get some good damage off on her, and then a lucky little knock. Don't have shield, so go behind cover, pop another bat, assuming that the other two will be following shortly after up the hill. Right there. He's one. So I'm just going to challenge, knowing that this is basically a 1v1 because that kid's one shot. I'm not too worried about it. Quick fry. And then kill him. Easy little squad wipe. Gonna swap the armor, grab some ammo, stuff like that. The main thing to note about that fight is that I was in a really bad position at the bottom of containment. All three of them were above me. And let's say, you know, one jumps down, I fry him, but he gets good damage off on me, and then the other two jump down immediately after. I'm pretty much screwed. So I went to retake height as fast as possible and put them in a bad position as opposed to me being down low. Get that quick knock, relocate, take a different angle on high ground, get that little thirst off. Kid crawled up behind me right here. Easy little one-on-one. Relocate, find the third. I think I knew she was in there before. And then knowing I just cracked shield and put a lot of damage on, I'm just going to push like a psycho and do that. The initial knock is always the most important because 2v1s are pretty winnable most of the time. In pubs at least. Using my portal to rotate out of storm as quick as possible. Try to find the next fight. Just try to keep moving as fast as possible throughout the map. Rotate as much as you can to gunfights, lifeline packs. You know, pay attention to where the storm is possibly pushing people in. If it's on, like, if it's really favoring one side of the map, you know, storm gate where people would be coming. So we got two teams right here. Threw a nice nade. Come on back, lifeline. I got you right here. Surprise, it's me, bitch. Knocked her. Oh no, he's one. He's very one, so I'm gonna push up. And that's a knock, but I know there's another team on the other side of this rock, so I'm just going to push. And now I'm out because Caustic only took 50 damage, and there was another kid to his left that was pushing that rock, so I'm going to relocate, dip back, heal up, and reassess. I couldn't sit there for too long, or else, you know, the kid to the left would have given me a lot of damage, and then maybe even the third would have came up, shot me in the side, could have gone down there. Gonna take some shots, get a knock right there, and then 50 damage, so I'm feeling confident. Both low, definitely gonna keep fighting that. Kill them all. And then now we have another team coming in from cave right now. My goal here is just to get as much damage off and then phase and relocate. If there was another kid right there, let's say with a longbow that could have seen me, I could have definitely gone down there, so that was a little bit risky to not just phase initially. Another kid over there, crack his armor. I don't see any of his teammates, so I decided to push him immediately knowing he's low. And I got an R9, so I'm not too worried about that push. I don't see anyone up on the building. I don't see anyone around him. I'm assuming he's solo. That's why I pushed so aggro immediately. And he was solo, so I decided correctly. I need light, doggy. And so that team that came out of the cave with the Bloodhound just killed my teammate. I'm going to try to throw some thermites knowing they're all looting all those boxes. Damn, bro, I need light so bad. Get a nice laser off on her. She's 8 health. I'm not sure what's going on over there. I'm not sure if it's another team or just a straggler from that team that I just shot. But I decided to push this kid because I'm thinking it could be a straggler from the team that I just lasered across the building. Turns out it's not, I don't think. And I think that bang got the call out from the teammate I shot on the right over there. So she slid, but I had a nice little high ground slash head glitch on her. Knocked her quickly. Now I'm getting shot with a Devo. Definitely thought I was dead here. 19 bullets in my R9. Get as much damage off as I can and get a nice triple take shot to his head right there. Use my phase even though I was pretty much behind cover just to, you know, make sure that I got the cover. I should have taken a Phoenix here 100% instead of taking a battery than a med. I didn't know I had 2 Phoenixes, but too late. I should have definitely popped that Phoenix. My problem right now is that I need light ammo really bad. See kids over there. Throwing my nades. Got a thirst off. Another quick knock with the frag plus a triple take shot. So that's good. I'm not going to push in because I actually have 0 light ammo, even though I think I have 2 out of the 3 gone on that team. I'm just going to elect to get some light ammo. Alright. So I already got 22. I'm not going to do something stupid and push in all crazy with just a triple take. Alright, so now that I got light ammo, I'm feeling good. There's 2 kids on this team left, I believe. Got him real low, so I'm pretty sure I push here. Knowing that the guy up top is definitely healing, and this kid's, I got the damage advantage on this kid right now. I'm just going to push immediately. Down him. Kid's up top. He hasn't pushed yet. Now he does. He jumps off. Never healed. So easy little 2v1 right there. Finish off the kill on him. And now I'm immediately going over here. I see the storm behind me. Is going to push me in. Get an easy knock while he's looting. And I'm going to use my portal. If you look at the ring right now, it's coming in. And if you look at where they are and compared to where we have to both go, that would be a really tough push for me to go through the open field. So I'm going to beat them to where they have to go. He's sticking that res behind the building right there. But I don't think the kid makes it because that ring's hitting and he's going to be 30 HP. So I think he goes down to the ring. And my rotation to cut them off was the smart play there. Because he had to rotate to me as opposed to both of us running in at the same time with the storm pushing at our backs. And there you have it. It was a little 27 kill gameplay. What's the damage here? $27.5.6. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright guys, that's it for the tips with Toosh, you know, situational insight. This is the first of what I'm hoping to be many of these. So they'll probably improve on the quality of the tips and, you know, just everything in general will improve. So bear with me on this YouTube journey as we improve our videos and how to do these. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope you got something out of this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Much love. Peace out.